first comedian. Yeah. Very funny dude. I can't wait to hear him. If my parents were really, really white, he'd probably be my brother. Just letting y'all know. Give it up for JoshSolo.
Salisbury Beach, Massachusetts. Let me hear it. I can't work with this kind of energy. Come on, you gotta bring it up. Come on. No, I really gotta hear it. How many of you out there have an Instagram? Woo! How many of you were disappointed with this service as I was? I thought there was a faster way to get weed. Oh, come on. Come on, you got a lot harder than that. First time that's ever happened. Oh. So, I work over at the Mall of New Hampshire. Any of you been out there recently? No, I don't blame you at all. I have to use the facilities over by Best Buy. And from my best description of them, they are a glory hole away from a truck stop. So I go use the bathrooms over at AC Moore. One day I get home from work, and my girlfriend's sitting next to me on the couch, and she's looking at me. And then she pulls off a piece of glitter from my forehead. And she gives me the glare. You know this glare. There's a glittery slut in your life, and you just fucked her! I just kind of look at her pleadingly. I poop in a craft store! I've been working customer service for 10 years. And I got asked the stupidest question the other day. What kind of meat comes on a beef and cheddar? Look at the customer long and hard. Can you repeat the question, sir? What kind of meat comes on a beef and the stupid switch flips? And I look at him, and we have a nice transaction. Give him his food, and he goes, is that the stupidest question you've ever been asked? I go, it's tied for first place. What kind of cheese comes on a beef and cheddar? Now, before this, I've worked some other pretty interesting jobs. At one point, I was a car salesman. And being from the Monadnock region, I had a customer come in and request a $65,000 truck in this particular color. I have to go up to Maine to go get this truck because they're the only ones with it nearby. And the only thing on our lot that's worth as much as this truck is a 2006 Sunfire Yellow Corvette. How many of you out there would trust a 20-year-old car guy with a Corvette? Yep, they made that mistake. I go, bring the car up to Maine, bring the truck back, completely uneventful. Get a phone call the next day. Guy, my boss is trying to call me in, but it's my day off, screw it. I ignored it. Next day, my boss pulled me straight into his office as soon as I walk in. Now, he sits me down and he goes, so did anything happen up in Maine yesterday? I go, no, nothing. And he turns his monitor, and there's a picture of a Sunfire Yellow Corvette with my tags on it, with the clock. It looks like it's taken from an aircraft with the clocking 132 miles an hour in the corner. He goes, do you know what you could have done? 150? It was a Corvette after all. Oh, as you can tell by now, I'm a little fabulous, a little flamboyant. If you were to say I was gay, you're half right. Now, my parents got mad at me for a lot growing up as a teenager, and being bi was never one of them, but taking the car in the middle of the night, by Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am, and breaking curfew, was a big one of mine. So I could go skirt chasing, or trouser snake hunting. Whichever suited my fancy that night. Now, I think in retaliation, my mom started making me go to church. And the youth pastor there asked me to start going to the youth Bible study group on Wednesday nights, and I'm glad I followed his advice. But not for the reason he wanted. I ended up banging half the girls in the group. The cherry on top, though, was the threesome I had with two of them. this is about the time I discovered I like playing for both teams. And there was this cute little twink there. And he burned brighter than Moses' bush, I swear. I have no idea what he was doing in a Bible study group. I had a theory, though. His parents sent him there to pray the gay away. Now, I was saying, oh God, and he was on his knees, but no one was praying. Oh, come on, normally that joke's the money shot. As you might imagine, I need a very special girlfriend from the stories I've told you. And I met her on OkCupid. Would recommend the site if you're single. It's pretty good. 2 years going now. So, obviously I did something right. And when we first started dating, how many of you remember the picture of Burt Reynolds on a bearskin rug circa 1970? Yeah, it's a sexy picture. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of a hairy man, so I'm inspired by men like this. So one afternoon, after visiting Instagram and getting a little inspiration, I get out a white blanket, take that picture of me, picture of Burt Reynolds, and email it to my girlfriend with the subject line, "Not quite a bearskin rug." Forgetting she's at work. Yeah, she's at work. Where her boss is walking by her desk. And she stops and goes, "So does he come with a Trans Am?" Lucky for her, I did. Oh. Now, me and my girlfriend have a very interesting relationship, and I'm leaving the house one day, and I go to her, and she goes, "Give me a kiss." Little kiss on the lips, nothing intimate. She goes, "Why don't you give me a more intimate kiss?" I go, "'Cause you're smoking a cigarette." And she goes, what? I go, "I would kiss you more if you would smoke less or quit." And she goes, "That's not fair." I go, "No, it's positive reinforcement." And for those of you who have added up, yes, I will suck a dick but not kiss someone after they've had a cigarette. The dick tastes better. Now where we used to live, I used to keep my Xbox in the bedroom. I went in one morning to go play some Call of Duty. I pick up my controller, and my batteries are missing. I'm annoyed by this. These are $10 batteries. The ion lithium ones, I swear to God, it makes it go faster. Now, I'm looking around the room for them, and the room's kind of messy, so I'm like, okay, I'll pick it up. It'll help me get lucky a little later. And I get to her side of the bed, and there's her favorite toy. And it's pink, and kind of clear, and there are my batteries. So I get the toy. I go out to the kitchen where she is, and I brandish it at her. And she stops me with one statement. "I swear to God, it makes it go faster." All right, everybody, thank you so much. That's everything I got tonight. I really appreciate you guys having me.
Give it up for JoshSolo. I was on a dating website for a little bit, Josh. I was on POF, Plenty of Fish. Wow, there were some freaks on that one.
Snap photos.
I literally kept on, because I know it's the whole beard thing, but I just kept on getting random women with no default profile pic saying, "I love your eyes. I want to sit on your face." Creep me the fuck out.